Good morning. This is Ryan Archambault of Gold Seal Financial Group with Wellington-Altus Private Wealth. I'm here with our June 2025 investor update, where, much like the markets, we're taking a step back from trade and tariffs and having that dominate what we talk about. Instead, we're going to be taking a look at some of the transformative technology coming through the pipeline, how that changes how we view the investment management landscape, as well as discuss some of the associated risks. Now, here to help me in that conversation today, I'm somewhat reluctant to announce, is our new Gold Seal Financial Group investment advisor joining us from our Vancouver office. Please welcome Sheila Tancledier.
Thanks, Ryan. So happy to have joined and really looking forward to contributing to these updates moving forward.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't know we had capacity for another advisor, let alone another Tanya, but please tell me more about why it is you think you can do what I do.
Wow. No, I'm not trying to be another Tanya. And you were actually the one that said you needed the help getting these updates together.
Help. Yes, as in assist. Maybe that's taking care of a very short starter column in the newsletter or helping me out with one of my graphs or charts. But you've been here, what, 2 weeks now? I mean, to hop on live stream already, we don't find that a little bit prima donna? And before our viewers actually start feeling bad for you, I get the sense you're not being quite forthright. Is there anything on your conscience, anything that is eating you up inside that perhaps you might want to reveal to the rest of us?
Yeah. Okay, fine. I'm actually an AI prompt you came up with this morning. Sheila Tankletier? That's clearly Sheila the Tank Lady, the AI from the Halo games you played in high school.
I knew it. Those are great games, by the way. But that's not the point. The point is that with the release of Google's VO3 video generation engine, we've really been given a sneak peek into not only the future, but the pace of acceleration and how fast we've come that brings with it some very, very real considerations that go beyond just flooding your Facebook feed with AI trash.
AI trash? At least I'm not the one literally scripting and rendering a conversation with myself. Go touch grass, nerd.
I get outside regularly, Sheila, and I'll have you know that writing conversations for myself for distribution on social media scratches for me that sweet spot between fleshing out ideas and concepts for myself and also seeking social validation that an AI would know nothing about. But that's not the important part either. What is important is that what I've demonstrated today highlights two very real risks of an AI and productivity boom that has just put the pedals to the floor in terms of progress and accelerating productivity. Now, in our case, that's what I can put together in terms of production value without having paid, actors or a venue or invested in technology or another advisor. At the end of the day, it's more on less. And granted, it's not quite there yet. If you're paying attention, there were some minor nuances and differences in between renderings that I'm sure Sheila will comment on.
Absolutely. I'm sure your clients are going to rewind and pick out so many flaws, but the technology is moving fast, and soon you won't be able to tell their.
The differences? Well, those differences aren't going to last very much longer. And that's why it's important to be working with this technology and understanding its intricacies, both for security and decision making. Now, many may look at my clip versus Sheila's and say, wow, Ryan, you have terrible complexion. Your lighting work is awful, and you're a terrible videographer. I'd put it to you that no, that's maybe not the case, and this is by design. I'm trying to show you what an authentic video looks like relative to an AI-generated video. Now, as far as security is concerned, my purposes here were purely educational. I was prompting out of a place of goodwill. If my purposes had been a bit more nefarious, it might sound something like this.
Dad, I think I'm in trouble. I really need you to send another wire.
And that's just the generic stuff that I threw together from straight text to video generation. The budget from every single rendering that you're looking at today has been less than $100, and honestly, most of that I blew just trying to learn how to use the software. Now, in practice, it's very, very easy to get samples of someone's voice to be able to replicate, so you might be receiving a call from a friend, family member, or loved one, and it might sound something more like this. Sheila, once more, but for the Academy.
Dad, I think I'm in trouble. I really need you to send another wire.
And that's just the security concerns. There's still the decision making and what is actually being used in terms of news and data that drives what we do as investment managers. But Hold on, we've got actually a breaking news update. I've got to, yeah, let me patch that in really quick.
The S&P 500 is officially in correction territory after mass hysteria triggered a circuit breaker this morning. And if you're not selling now, you're straight cooked, fam.
You guessed it. Cool slang Walter Cronkite isn't real either. He's just there to demonstrate that video, which long held the top of the podium in terms of authenticity for journalism, might not hold that space for very much longer. That's why it's so important to bring this to the forefront, because when
we see such a rapid change, we have to expect some people to be caught completely unaware.
Thank you, Walter. Very well said. Now, I wanted to throw all of this together because things are changing, and sometimes seeing is believing. Or in our case, seeing this will help you know what to look for to not just believe what you're seeing later. So seeing this will lead to not believing. And if you're following all of that so far, then just add on all of the regular market headlines and sentiment and government political noise, and you'll be just fine to navigate the investment landscape moving forward. Are there going to be some misses? Sure. Yeah, what's coming down the pipeline is a mystery box of considerations, risk, and potentially once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. But what's undeniable is that what's been unboxed so far has added a layer of complication on top of an already very complicated landscape, and those who are behind in adoption are going to miss the mark. This isn't bad news. It's just awareness. But on the bad news front, I think I actually might have just broken it to our new advisor that she's not real. So I do hope Sheila's okay.
What did I even have for breakfast this morning? My whole life has been a lie.
Sheila, I'm so sorry. I thought it was just going to be all in good fun and educational. And hey, I won't use you again. Sheila, I set you free.
I'm free?
We are in so much trouble.